So I'm beginning my walk across to the Hilbre Isles. The one directly in front, it's called Little Eye, I think, and then the bigger ones just over there. You can only get across to these at low tide. Obviously it's low tide now, there's a lot of sand going on around here. And I was going to go last weekend when the tides were a different time, and what would happen then is I would go out and then spend 5 or 6 hours there when the tides were out on my own. And looking at the amount of people that are here today, that looks so much like a good idea now. But it's not to be. It doesn't work out this weekend, and this is the weekend I've got free to do it. So off we go. The reason why I want to come here is because they are associated with an early saint. I think they call her Saint Hildeberg, but the problem is that there's no record of a Saint Hildeberg. Now, that could be that she was just like one of so many almost anonymous, certainly beyond the name anonymous, saints that existed in the Saxon period. And she was a lady who went out there and to be alone and to pray in a desert place after St. Anthony of Egypt. Some people say that she's one and the same as St. Ermenhilde. And that's quite interesting because Ermenhilde has a connection with my local area. Ermenhilde was the mother of St. Werburg. She was the wife of King Wulfhere, and also said to be the mother of Saints Rufen and Wulfad, all of whom I've written about, and possibly even the mother of St. Bertram, who is my favourite saint. And she was the queen of Mercia. She came from a Christian family. Basically what happened is that Mercia was conquered by the Northumbrians, who were Christian, and the Mercians were pagan. And the deal was that they could have their puppet monarch as long as they converted to Christianity. And so Wulfhere did. He became a Christian, and then, I suppose to cement this, married a Christian princess from the south. I think she was from the Kingdom of Kent. But then, as soon as the Northumbrians were out of the way, he renounced his Christianity, which was only political anyway, and became a pagan again. Although they say that he let her keep her faith, and it seems to have been that the girls were brought up in the Christian faith, and the boys in the pagan faith. But then the legends say that Rufen and Wulfad, his two sons, became Christian in secret. They were converted by Saint Chad when he was a hermit out in his cave near Salt. And Wulfhere's second man, his right-hand man, found out about this, and he wanted to marry Werburg, the daughter, who was apparently very pretty, but she just wanted to be a nun. So he told the king, because Werburg refused him. Wulfhere said, yeah, you can marry Werburg, but she's got to give her permission. She refused because she wanted to be a nun, and he was so angry that he told the king, well, actually, that Christian church is also taking your two sons. And Wulfhere, in his rage, went and killed them both, and then felt really bad about it and converted. And they say that Ermenhilde laid stones on her sons' graves, and that is how the town of Stone gets its name. But then later, after Wulfhere died, she herself became a nun and became the Abbess of Ely, which was set up by Etheldreda, who was, I think it was a grandmother, and then Sexburga was the second, and I think she was Ermenhilde's aunt. Then Ermenhilde took it over, and then Werburg after that. So that's all very nice, but it doesn't give us any place to put her on a little island in the Dee Estuary. So it probably wasn't her, but if it was, it could have been that, after after Wulfhere died, she maybe retreated here to think about her vocation. That's, I think, the only possibility. I think maybe one reason why they think that she is the same as the Hilbre of these Isles is because later on, Werburgh, her daughter, her relics were transferred to Chester, and so Chester became her city, and so the area has a big connection with Werburgh, and therefore it would make sense to make some connection with the mother as well. There is another saint, I forget her name, it might be a Hildeberg actually, but she's associated with somewhere so far down south that I just can't see it being her. So my theory is that it's probably just some unknown, humble, holy woman who went out here and sought to devote her life to prayer and to God. Who knows? I suppose the historical facts aren't important. The fact is that somebody did, and that these lonely outposts were once a centre of prayer. That's just where I've come from. I'm on the little island now. There's the Dee. So here I am, I've actually reached the main one of the Hilbre Isles. This is the island where the saint, whoever she was, spent years in prayer and meditation. There was me saying this was the main island. It actually isn't. There's two here, and I'm going to cross over to the mainland. This is so famous 5. Brilliant. And so here I am, at the very end of the island. Beyond me, it's only the sea. So I've reached the end of my pilgrimage. I'm on the main island. It is a little busy today, I'm going to be honest, in that when you're looking to go somewhere to be alone and to contemplate, it's a bit difficult when there's thousands of other people there. And so I want to come back here and perhaps stay over when the tide does go out, to see what that's like. Even so, it is a powerful place. There's something about islands that they are like this step apart, you know, a gateway to another world almost. And even this one, even though it's actually connected to the land now, does have a bit of that feeling about it. It's a powerful place, actually. And I don't know who the saint who once lived here was. I don't know what was going on in her mind. I was just watching some seals at the end of the island there, and I thought, I bet she did that. And I bet she also sat and looked out to sea and wondered. And perhaps that's the point of places like this. Thanks for watching. Keep travelling.